Hi, I'm Josan Callender, the author of the Happy Little Garbage Truck picture book and educational system. Now, we've been talking about how interoception skills help a child to understand how they are feeling inside. And this is a huge part of building self regulation skills. Now, body awareness is one of the more important skills of interoception to be taught to children because the children are then better able to identify how they are feeling, where things are hurting, if what doesn't feel right as they grow to understand their own sense of what's going on inside their bodies. Now, I saw how, in a very dramatic way, this body awareness was taught to a child who began his drawings like the potato person that I spoke about the other day. Uh, and how he went from that drawing to this drawing in a matter of minutes. It was just amazing. And it was in one lesson. Uh, and it shows that children, once they understand where parts of their bodies attached, can really get a very good grasp of body awareness. So this one child was given a piece of paper by an OT and a pencil, and he was sitting at his desk. And so the OT asked him to think about each part of his body that she was going to touch, and she described it to him. So she started with the crown of his head, and she said, this is your head, and it's kind of round. And she went and felt the jawline, and he drew a circle. And she says, and this is your neck. It comes right underneath your jawline it's like straight on both sides. And he drew two straight lines on both sides. And she said, your shoulders come out from those two straight lines. And he drew shoulders, sort of like a box, but it was, still shoulders. Huge improvement from even this. So he was drawing the shoulders, and she held his arms and went down to his fingers, and she told him, you have 5 fingers on the end of your hand, and end of your arm, your hand, and then you have 5 fingers. And so he drew each one as she described them. So as they got through the torso, his legs, his feet, and he ended up with this fully formed person. So it was just, to me, a remarkable way that a child once, actually with the tactile part of this lesson included, how he was able to gauge where his body was in space on this sheet of paper. So I think this is something that parents might try at home, and it's sort of like a jumpstart way of getting a child to understand how their body really looks and how many different parts of the body there are, which can be labeled later on. So we're going to look a little bit more into interoception next week, but we're looking at it more as far as behaviors and how it can help with self-regulation. So until next week, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to seeing you at that time. Okay, take care.